Good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian. This is the barre class. You'll need your body weight, maybe a balance aid, and then we're ready to go. Let's start by warming up those feet, standing in parallel. In parallel, pull the heel off the ground, getting to the demi-point, point the toe, flex over, back to a point, demi-point, press down. Repeat on the other side. Pull up, point, flex, point, demi-point, press down. Alternate to the other side. Look at the side profile for distinctions here. We're pulling into the floor to lift the heel, pointing the toe, flexing over as allowed, back to the point, ball of foot, heel press, pull up the other foot, demi-point first, ball of feet to the point, then flex over, back to the point, the demi-point, the heel press. Let's do the same thing working from our first position. From our first position, let's pull off to the demi-point, to the ball of foot, and point over. Press down, ball of foot, and down. Pull off, point, flex, point, ball of foot, and down. Repeat one more time on the other side, the demi-point, the ball, flex over, get tall, heel presses down. Last time, other side, demi-point, flexing over, and press the heel. Open up to that second or sumo stance, and press to one side. From here, ball of foot, point, and repeat. About 8 of these were tall, extended on the one hip, pressing through the feet on the other side. And if you're wearing those ballet shoes, think about popping those elastics right off the feet as you push the arch away from the body. Return the heel to the ground, press to the other side, and repeat. Ball of foot, point. And 8 of those or so, cramp the standing leg, pop the elastics on the leg out extended to the side, and build that tension and strength for the arch of the foot. For 3, 2, last one, down, and then tendu back in together, and give it a little bit of that wiggle. From here, let's warm up our shoulders with our arms in that first position. From here, elevate the shoulders and continue in a circle. From here with soft elbows, we'll shrug or elevate, round forward, pull down, and retract. Then press down, round forward, elevate, retract, return low. From first, open those arms out to that side or second position and repeat the same thing. Elevate the shoulder, round the shoulder forward, pull down, retract together. Next, depressor down, round forward, elevate, retract. From second position arms, let's take those to our fifth with those palms turned slightly towards the back, elbows soft, elevate the shoulders as the shrug, round forward, pull down, retract, and then pull down. That's a tough one. Round forward, elevate, retract, and pull those arms back down. As you go forward in our port de bras series today, make sure the shoulder blades sit low and flush to the rib cage, making sure we're not shrugging up into the ears. We'll come back into the port de bras or shoulder series in just a second. Until then, let's have a little bit of a balance warm up yet again. And from parallel this time, press the knees over the toes. Stand tall. Stay on the balls of feet. Knees over toes. Press the heels down. Extend. Repeat. Knees over toes. Press to tall. Hold a balance. Stay on the balls of feet. Knees over toes. And down. Extend. Twice the other way. So let's go up to the points first. Then squat in our plie. Heels down. Extend through. And last time. Balance is tricky sometimes. There we go. Up to the tall position. Knees over toes. Heels heavy. And extend. Get the balance going. Get a little bit of those wiggles going too. So stand on a single leg. Pull the single leg up through coup de pied towards your tire, open to the side, and then roll in and roll out. Roll in and roll out. Challenge, I'm going to back up just a little bit. Challenge that balance and stability on the single leg here as we open from the hip and bring it back into center. Open, center. Open, center. And last one or two, perhaps quicker, but again, looking for the stability on the one leg to have the mobility on the other. Return that to the floor and repeat on the other side. Pull up through coup de pied towards the retire, open out to the side, then the foot goes away, the knee comes across the body, and repeat. To the side, in, and out, and in. You might find you have one leg that prefers this. This is more challenging on this side. This gesture leg doesn't want to work as proficiently, but that's why it's nice to work both sides to create that stability and mobility. Last one. Oh, that's a fun one. Stay nice and loosey-goose in there. And then return it to the floor. Let's shake that out. Grab onto your bars to the side here, and we'll do our first plie set. I'm going to talk to my cameraman here. I know I'm dark. I see dark. I'm looking for new ways to build professionalism to our practice here. So we're using a new camera, new lights, and I'm not entirely happy with that. So stick with me. I'm going to practice because I know it's going to feel good still, and we're going to refine those things going forward. So here we are on our bar. In our parallel position, we're performing 3 repetitions. Taking so many cues here, I'm so sorry, because it feels like I'm way at the back of the room. Pressing those knees over the toes. Let's stand tall. Repeat 2 more repetitions, knees over toes. Extend the hips through. And I think last one here, knees over toes. Extend and find your balance. Hold for time, 4 seconds or so, and then also 4 seconds to descend. Pivoting on heels, externally rotating in the hips. Pull the heels together to descend into the plie squat. Press into the floor to stand up tall. Repeat 2 more as we pull in. Press to tall. Repeat, pulling in. Pushing tall. Last one as we go down. Press to tall. And then again, find that raise and balance and hold for 4, 3, 2, and with stiff knees and bum cheeks that squeeze the whole time, slowly lower to the ground. Use that balance aid off to the side, open to that second position, and pull ourselves low. From here, press down to grow tall, firmly squeezing the butt cheeks, keeping the ribs and hips connected. Repeat 2 more, pulling to low, pressing to tall. And last one here is you sit low, chest proud, push to tall, extend those kneecaps by pulling them up, press into the floor through the feet, hold for an extra second or 2, and then slow down. Tendu, into center, and again, a little bit of a shakeout there. From here, I like to do our forward fold series, and last week we started playing with 2 versions. Just watch this first. There might be this version of our forward fold where we start an extension, the crown of the head goes high, the chin low, and we flex down the body as a candy cane or in tight quarters like in a phone booth, and then pulling up much the same. Alternating to that, there would be the more ballet-inspired forward fold. That time, we're going to lead with our face or head and neck extend, reaching like a telescope away from the body, and then nice and control, finishing in our fold. Coming back up, again, through that candy cane or stacking pattern. Play with whichever one you want. I'll be alternating back and forth between them both. First, I'm going to start with that folding action, down to the floor, high plank, and then back up to standing. Okay, so I'll start an extension, slightly looking up at the ceiling. Pull the crown high, chin low, flexing the upper back. Pulling the rib cage onto the hips. If you're standing against the wall, make sure your butt doesn't touch the wall or displace the chair behind you. And take your time to fold. From here, walk out into your high planks position, and for 10 seconds, create high tension by 10, pulling the floor together, squeezing your bum, bracing the core, maintaining your breath, squeezing your bum again, and then gently place the knees down and relax for a moment. Take a break, take a breath, reset those hands, and one more time in the high plank. Modify if you need from the knees, but join me in that high plank position with the hips tucked under, bringing the belly to spine, and squeeze your bum, press into the floor, pull the hands towards the feet, straighten the elbows, breathe, 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 and then slowly relax. Walk your hands to feet or feet to hands until you're in your folding position, and stack up to tall. And shake that out. With your feet in a parallel or a first position, arms down low. In tandem, reach those arms towards the front, from the front to the side, and look at the right hand as you go from the front to side. Then trace the right hand with your head and neck, returning to center. Then look at both hands as you return to the front. Alternate by looking at the left arm this time, left hand, and then nice slow neck roll, returning the hands low. Repeat 2 more, once each way, to the front, looking out to the side and down, and one more time other way, to the front, open to the side, and then down, and center. Little wiggles are always allowed. We'll shake it out. Time for our plie sets. Our tendu sets. We did our plies already. Tendus. Grab onto that bar, and from parallel or in that first position, hand on hip, hand out to the side, wherever you wish again. Connect the foot as far as it'll go forward with every part of contact touching the floor. Then lift the heel, pressing the forefoot into the ground. Then finish with those toes, and they can get a little bit further away. Then reconnect the balls of the feet, and then reconnect that full foot with straight legs, and pull back, extending the hip. Repeat. Full foot to the front. Ball of foot to the front. Finish with the toe point, and then pull back, extending the hip forward, nice and tall. Repeat out to the side. Where can that full foot get? Then the ball of the foot, and then the point, and then from there, pull down, 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 and back in, tall, extended knees the whole time. One more time to the side. Where does that foot go? Flat foot, check. Then the ball of the foot, and finish with the point, and pull down with control. Repeat the same thing to the back. Either do a quarter turn to face your balance aid, or remain facing forward. From here, same thing. Where does that foot get flat? Not very far in my case. Then the ball of the foot can get a little bit further, finishing with that toe point. Connect the ball of the foot, then through the heel, returning the leg underneath. Alternate, same leg one more time. Flat foot, where will it get? Holy cow, not very far. Then use that ball of foot, finish with the toe point, and then reconnect the foot, the ball, and the heel to the floor. Little wiggle, shake it out. I'm going to switch sides over here and repeat the same effort on the outside leg. This time, the right leg will be my stability leg, and that left leg will be my gesture. From standing tall in that first position, where again can that foot get all the way flat? Then ball of foot and finish with the toe. Reconnect the balls of feet, then the heel, extending that hip forward and the leg returning back. Twice in each position. One more time. Flat foot to the front. Ball of foot next. Finish with your toe point. Then connect to the floor and extend the hip forward by pulling the leg back. Next to the side. Flat foot. Ball of foot. Finish toe point. Ball of foot down. Pull underneath and get tall. Repeat one more time. Ball of foot out to the side. Full foot out to the side. Then next the balls. point, pull down, heels connect. Repeat the same thing to the back. Face your bar if you need. Keep your balance aid handy. And again, straight leg to the back, the balls of the feet, and finish with the toes. Balls of feet, connect underneath. Repeat last one, ball the foot, then finish with the toe, connect, full foot underneath, and shake it out. Time to go to the floor. As I said, I'd be alternating between the forward fold candy cane and that telescoping ballet style fold as well. So for the ballet style, we'll lead with the face, showing the audience the face the whole time. The hips stay here. The back is long and extended and flat till a certain point, and then nice and control. Add the flexion. From here, walk out to that high planks position again and create high tension for 10 seconds. Squeeze your bum, brace your core, pull the hands to the feet for 3, 2. Place his knees on the floor, rest and extension. Reset those hands. Let's add on to that if you need. Always regress if necessary to the modified position. Maintain the same at the top, or can you create a 3-point plank for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's switch to the other side for 5 seconds as well. The toes pointed in the back. The hands and the knees are pulling together here for 3, 2. Toes down. Walk back up. Bend those knees if we need to. That's a nice accommodation, of course. And then round through that upper back and extend to tall. Shake it out. Returning to that port de bras with our feet in first, arms down low. This time from first all the way towards overhead, still tracking with those eyes, and then open out to the side and return through the gateway to first. Repeat through first, towards fifth, tracing with the head eyes, and then look out to the side, casually scraping the chin to the clavicle and around. 2 more to the front, open to the side, shoulder blades sitting flush, shoulder ball and socket working beautifully in the rhythm of the shoulder there, and then overhead and out to the side one last time, and then return to center. Dégagés are next. Tendus on the floor. Dégagé, kind of the same thing, but we're going to use the tension in the floor to press away. Come on back to your bar of choice or balance aid of choice and pivot those heels to first position. Let's go 4 repetitions to the front, 4 repetitions to the side, finishing with 4 repetitions to the back. Dégagé, use the floor, all those points, finish pointing, connect, and pull under. Repeat. Flick off the floor, finishing with the toes, and then toe ball, heel, connect. That's 3, and down, and 4, last repetition in the front, and down. Next, out to the side. Using the floor, finish with the toes, connect toe ball, heel to finish. Out to the side, toe ball, heel, grow taller as we bring that leg in. 2 more, and in. And last one here, together. Last time to the back. Again, keep the hips forward, finish with the toe point in the back, and then connect toe ball, heel underneath the hip. And press away, take away the daylight in the back, toe ball, heel underneath. Repeat to the back, toe ball, heel, and last time here, and connect underneath. Repeat on the other side. So you do your turnaround, I'll switch sides over here, and repeating the same thing. Dégagé for 4, front, side, and back. Pivot those heels to that first position, stand tall, and use that energy in the floor to flick forward, toe ball, heel to return. Flick forward, toe ball, heel. And again, that's 3, and underneath, and last one, 4, and under. From the front to the side, use the floor, point the toes, connect underneath, that's 1, 2. This is number 3, And repeat one more strong repetition here with the toe point to finish, underneath the hip, and then to the back. Use the energy in the floor to point the toe ball, heel, connect. Out the back, trying so hard to take away that daylight between my legs, with the knees straight, and last one to the back there, toe ball, heel, connect. We're not quite done with the gages here. Whether you're using your balance aid or challenge yourself in the free center room here, dégages with speed, 8 this side, 8 this side, 4 that side, and finishing with 2 and 2. It's gonna get my heart rate going. I hope it does the same for you. Challenge your balance and stability with this quick version of a dégagé. Use your balance aid if you need. Pivot to first. We're gonna go 8 repetitions out to the side at a pace of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready to go? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, use my balance aid. 6, 7, and 8. Back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to 4s now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's shake that out. I gotta redeem myself or work on it forever. Let's try that one last time at about the same speed. From first to fifth, get tall, and in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3, last one, and 2, last 2, and done. Working on that. Add some of that musicality, some of those parts of the ballet practice. Our bar exercises will help us get better when we can help train with the help of our favorite teachers. Back to the forward fold like in a phone booth. Extend the head neck to the ceiling. Pull the crown high, chin low, and flex. Continue to flex, slowly going to the ground. I'm going to perform my 3-point plank for 5 repetitions on each leg. Modify as you need. Let's start counting now. Pulling the hands, stiffening the knees, cramping the butt cheeks, and pointing the toe out the back. Hold for 1 more second. Replace that leg to the floor. Alternate to the other side. Tight to the body. Pull into the floor for tension. Press away at the same time. And 3, 2, toe ball heel. Walk back up. Stack. Nice and tall. Returning to the port de bras, again with arms in first and feet in first to start. Keep one arm low in the same position and track the other arm up, out to the side, and return. Alternate other arm. Try tracing with the eyes from first to fifth, out to the side, and then down. Now out to the side first this time, tracing the right hand to the side, and then up and over towards overhead, and back down. And last time out to the side, towards overhead. Return that arm to center, and wiggle. Ronde de jambe style, those leg bars. We're doing 2 versions of this. Grab the balance aid. Standing tall, let's keep the first repetition on the floor. Second series of reps, elevate off the floor if allowed. Standing tall on that inside leg, pointing just slightly across the body. From there, we'll externally rotate in the hip with that inseam facing forward and take the leg from the front to the side and then from the side to the back. Pull underneath. Repeat backwards this time. Extending the hip with a straight leg, pressing into the floor for power, then turning out of that hip, straight knees from the back towards the side to the front, and the front underneath. Modifications for this next round include from that parallel position. Can we try that in first? And then perhaps off the floor. Add 1 or 2 of those variations to add some variety. Same thing to the front. Press to the front through the toes. From there, open up nice and wide, reach out to the side, side to the back, from the back underneath to tall. Last repetition, to the back side, straight legs, turn out of the hip with the inseam facing forward, and then to the front, and then finish in first. Turn around, let's do the same thing on the other side, nice and tall, parallel feet for the first one, point to the front, open up to the side, inseam forward, and then as the leg navigates to the back, the inseam will hide, flex over toes, pulling underneath. Repeat to the other side. Backwards first, externally rotate next, towards the front, and underneath. Modifications for this next one include that first position turnout and or off the floor, to the front, in a turnout position out to the side, reach around that hip, bring it into center, flex over to tall. Then, one more time to the back. Extend to the back, open to the side, return to the front, and finish back in our first position. Okay, we're gonna take one break off of the port de bras and core, and for one last exercise today, do our développés or our slow holds here on the bar. So a little bit of a shakeout again. We'll start in that low position or coup de pied and climb the leg towards the knee as we extend the leg out front. We'll repeat that same task with the leg out to the side. Pull up to that coup de pied with our hips extending forward, and with the knee at the same position, extend and point and hold for 3, 2, return in. Flex the hip, bringing the leg up towards the knee a little higher, and again, nice and control, extend and hold for 3, 2, return in. If you have one more in there, let's try the same thing as we can go climb a little higher, and then again with control and balance and tension for strength, hold for one more second, return the leg bend in, and press to the floor. So the same thing on the other leg. Little shake, orientate yourself accordingly, and again, same thing. Pull up to the ankle, and at the ankle, extend the knee. Cramp that standing leg and cue up good habits for as we challenge this leg height in a second. Return in. From the ankle towards that knee, cramp your standing leg, turn out, send energy through the toes pointing forward for 3, 2, slow bend. Repeat one last time, flex the hip more if allowed, extend that standing hip forward, point and hold for 3, 2, return in, and press to the floor. Final movement on our bar today is that same thing out to the side. Grab onto the bar for balance, pull up off the floor to the ankle, and open to the side. With the knee at the same position, we'll extend, pointing energy out of the toes, holding for 4 seconds, returning back in to the ankle. Climb the leg as allowed, making sure those hips stay level, point the toes for aesthetic and power, and point for 3, 2, slow return in. Third and final repetition on this leg, same height, modify the height a little higher if you need, lower if you need as well, and nice and control for the last time. Let's extend and hold for 3, 2, in with control, close to center, press down and grow tall. Last time, other leg. Whew, getting a little warm here. Same thing last time. Start it low, at the ankle, open up. Are you cramping on that single leg? Then as you extend in that low position, is that inseam forward, toes pointed, return to the standing leg. Climb a little bit if you can. Extend that hip forward that you're standing on, and nice and again, hold for time like 4 seconds today. 2, 1, and in. Final repetition, get those conditions just right, power up for strength, and last time, hold extending for 3, 2, bring it in, Close the center, press down the leg, and relax. Thank you for being here with me through today's entire warm-up. I know that there were some technical difficulties, but as I said, we're trying to improve our broadcasting quality with 1080, some lighting, and it will take some getting used to, but I appreciate your patience as we perform and refine our favorite simple and strong movements with our bars. My name's Ian from Bars and Bells. Thank you for joining. We'll be here next week. We'll always look to improve our skills in the ballet and our skills online to share with you wherever you are today. Thanks very much. Have a good day. We'll train soon.